Hey everybody, Undr here, and today I'm doing something a little different than what I normally do on my channel. I want to analyze the new teaser trailer that Telltale Games have given us prior to E3. It's for The Walking Dead Season 3, and I am very excited. Again, there will be potential spoilers. I mean, however many spoilers can actually be in the trailer itself, that's how many spoilers I'm going to try throwing at you guys. I've been analyzing this thing, and I'm sure I'm missing things, but we were specifically told that they threw in some hints into this trailer, and I'm trying to get it all in my head. I didn't script this out. I'm just talking as I can remember. But I think the first thing that we have to mention here is that Clementine is now what appears to be a young teenager. I believe they even use the term young teenager. Here she's seen next to a man we've never seen before. His name is Javier. He's never been in any Telltale or The Walking Dead, for matter. He's a completely new character to this season. And one of the first things you can see is that on his neck, he has a tattoo. It looks like a 76ers logo. But, yeah, it looks like, I'm just going to call it a 76 logo. I can't really think of what else it could be. And I think the most glaring thing here, though, is that Clementine's missing a finger. And she's got a bandage over the nub, meaning that it's either somewhat recent or recent enough where she might be afraid it's going to get infected. Anything could have happened, honestly. A gun could have backfired in her hand. It didn't have to be a zombie wound. I mean, people could, things you could normally just get healed, lickety-split, in today's America, or, I'm just saying America, it's obvious that's where this takes place. You risk infection, or you can't set the bone right. Sometimes amputation is the way to go. So we don't know if she was bitten. I think it might go a little bit against her character for her to have gotten bitten off screen, because everybody she's walked up to, talked to, they always tell her, be careful, and she tends to be the most careful character of anybody you meet after she grows up a bit after season 1. Her hat's still there. She's never lost her hat, and she's keeping her hair short, just like Lee told her. And obviously she has aged a bit. She doesn't speak in this, but most female voice actresses, they can age up their voice a bit, you know. I imagine it's the same voice actress. But we were also told that Javier here is crucial to the storyline, and they potentially have a common enemy, Javier and Clem. So my guess is that his enemy is the other people who have the tattoo that he has. And I say this because here he says, this one's Mark II. And, of course, referring to the walker that Clem just popped in the head. And if you look on his back, right below his shoulder blade, he has the same tattoo. And then he says, wait, did Clem talk? I'm sorry, I'm not actually listening to it right now. All these things, man, I'm just so excited. Somebody says, we must be getting close. For some reason in my mind, I think Clem said that, but I think I would have made a mental note had she spoken.
That one was Mark II. We must be getting close.
Their common enemy is probably whoever that group has with the 76 tattoo on him. Because obviously the zombie didn't get a post-zombification. He was part of the same group that Javier was in. And Javier must have defected from them and joined up with Clem or Clem's group. Now, we see a number of years have had to pass. I mean, Clementine is no longer a small child. She's becoming a woman, which would also just tell us that we might not necessarily see Jane or Kenny, depending on what ending you got, or even baby AJ. We don't know what happened at the end. There was like 5 possible endings to season 2. So enough time has passed where either one of those two characters, maybe not so much AJ, but either, Kenny or Jane could have been completely written out of the story. They also allude to the fact that Clem has changed. She is not the same girl from season 2. And they also allude to the fact that the way we raised her, essentially, the way we played Clem, might determine the kind of woman she's become. Now, what really gets me, though, is I do believe we're going to delve into her past, and by her past, I mean season 2.5, like in between these two seasons, exactly what happened. But we still don't know what happened to Krista. I mean, very early on in season 2, episode 1, Krista's gone. And we never find out what happened to her. it felt like something like a loose end that was going to be tied up, something that was intentionally put into the back of our minds to remember, but it never panned out. And another thing is, Krista was pregnant. Her and Omid had a baby on the way. Omid unfortunately didn't make it, but years pass and we see Krista without a baby. And Clementine kind of implies she helped with the delivery. She might have actually come right out and said it. Either way, she knows how to suture a wound, which we see firsthand in season 2 as well. But yeah, there's just so much things going on here. They appear to, they may still be in the South. I get this sense of a hot, muggy evening. That may not necessarily be true, of course. But that's just a feeling I get, right? That they might be in the South. But whatever's happening here, Javier seems like the kind of person that has a lot of things he needs to maybe explain. I don't know. They said he's crucial to the story. I think he's connected to whoever their common enemy is. I don't believe Clementine is on the bad side here, meaning I would have to just assume the 76 group, the people with the tattoo, they're the bad guys. Then again, they could be throwing us for a loop. But Clementine is alive. Clementine will be playable, as well as Javier. We'll be playing as both of them. This is just amazing. I do recommend you guys actually check out the trailer itself. I'm not sure where you can find it. I've only seen it on IGN's live stream. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can mention here. I mean, they also said that we will be looking at both of these characters in such a way where they're both crucial to the story. And they really did focus on Javier being like a central point to this story. And that this is just as much a continuation of seasons 1 and 2 as it is a brand new story. To the point where they said it's fine for this to be the entry, like the entry piece to the series if it's your first time. And I can see that. It's a new engine. Clementine's no longer a child. It's basically a whole new life for her. But they also mentioned one thing I thought was really, really cool, and that people are just as eager to survive as they are to rebuild. We've gotten to the point where people want to start rebuilding just as much as they want to survive. It's like mankind has kind of figured this thing out. They're used to it. It's become second nature. It's survival. Where do we go from there? So, anyway, guys, if you know anything I missed, say it in the comments. I mean, there are things like, oh, it looks like Javier is wearing a baseball jersey. Well, yeah, of course. But baseball's been extinct for quite a while, so he probably just found it someplace. Or maybe it's a family heirloom. Either way, little things like that, I don't know. But if you see anything crucial that I might have missed, like if I had missed that, oh, Clementine's missing a finger, then yeah, point that out to me, please. But yeah. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my first analysis video, and I kind of did it unscripted because I was super excited, and I've been studying this thing, and I found a few things I was interested in. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing this on my channel as a series. You can watch the other episodes on my channel as well. I did a lot, Let's Play of them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. No more diddly-dallying. I'm out. See ya.